Welcome back to Star Rail, where we're about to go find Cypher's secret hideout. But first... Oh hey, are we heading back to Penacony for some drinks? Well, that'd be fun. Little birdie. Still do kind of want to do this one. It looks adorable. But that's not what we're here for. This is what we're here for. Saradra? Something like that? Ceridra? Oh, hey, Silverwolf's back. I think we have all three of you maxed out. Maybe not Don Hung. But she has a fun flaming crown, and instantly I love her design for that. And a scepter. She really does have a sort of a Furina look. I don't know, something about her design. It's significantly different, but the vibe of the aesthetic, that's the vibe it gives me. So let's check out her trial, shall we? Let's see. Copy ally character skill and use it. Huh. One additional time. So use it one additional time. Increases ally characters' crit damage, attack, and all type resistance penetration. Okay. Damn. Sounds like she's really, really good. Copy finance skill. Seriously love the flaming crown. Which Chrysos heir might you be? If you are one. Who are we still missing? Anyone? She's not doing much other than that being awesome. Oh, there she goes. Oh.
Let us set out, my followers.
Yes. So she's chess themed. With little bat-like chess pieces. Come on. Oh my god. Yes. I love her instantly. I don't care how good she is. But let's find out anyways, shall we? I hope she's voiced by the same actress as Fischl. I feel like that would be so fitting. Damn, they'd have put nothing into crit rate. Bunch into speed. Bunch into attack. King's Castling. 90% of her attack as wind. Makes sense. Pawn's Promotion. Ooh. Let's actually see the names. Scholars may... Oh. That is, if you don't know, the quickest possible checkmate that can be made in, is it 2 or 3 turns? Of Imperator. First move advantage. I love it. So Pawn's Promotion grants military merit to one designated ally character and gives Saradra 1 point of charge. Charge is capped at 8 points. Okay. When charge reaches 6, automatically upgrades the character's military merit to peerage and dispels their crowd control debuffs. Okay. I'm assuming only one character can be designated at a time, and that she has some other way of building up these points of charge. But the dispelling of debuffs is good. The character with peerage is considered to have military merit simultaneously. The character with peerage increases the crit damage for their skill dealt. Their dealt skill damage by 63%. That's just a straight up boost too. That's not 63% of hers. That's just 63%, which I think is probably comparable to, say, Sparkle or Sunday, and I think Bronya increases crit damage, but also increases their all-type resistance penetration by 9.5%. Wonder how that compares to Treebees and Ron Mays. It triggers Coup de Main. Coup de Mine? Oh, copy and immediately use the ability about to be used. Then use the original ability. Coup de Mine won't trigger Coup de Mine again. Of course. So when they use their skill, it gets used twice. That's actually kind of insane. But after Coup de Mine ends, consume 6 points of charge to revert peerage to military merit. Okay, but what does merit do on its own? Anything? Vici. When using skill, increases speed by 20 for this unit and the teammate with military merit. Oh, all right. For 3 whole turns. When the character with military merit uses basic attack or skill, regenerates 5 energy for her. Okay. Yeah. I hope your ultimate is good, because that's lovely. 130 cost. It's an AoE. She gains 2 charge. Deals wind damage equal to 216% of her attack to all enemies. That's okay. If no character on the field has military merit, prioritizes granting it to the first character in the team. Okay. Ideally, you should always have it active, but... military merit doesn't ever expire, it looks like. Only the peerage does. Ave Imperator. The character with military merit increases attack, there we go, by an amount equal to 22.5% of her attack. When the character uses basic attack or skill, she gains 1 charge. Fantastic. Okay, so 2, 3, and then well, she just needs 2, 3 more of these. 2 or 3 attacks. I think 3 to get the to use the coup de main. Coup de mine. Let's see though. She cannot. Oh, during coup de mine she cannot gain charge. That was a question I had. Does she gain 2 during the coup de mine? After the character with military merit uses an attack, Ceridra additionally deals 1 instance of wind additional damage equal to 52% of her attack. She's just... so she's a support sub DPS, it seems. This effect can trigger up to 20 times. Okay. The trigger count resets every time she uses her ultimate. Okay. I mean... 20 times, I feel like that's plenty. Military merit only takes effect on the most recent target. The target changes, her charge is reset to 0. Yikes. Veni. For every 100 of Ceridra's attack that exceeds 2,000, that explains some things. Increases her crit damage by 18% up to max increase of 360%. All right. So she can presumably crit on her 52% and on that. On her ultimate. And then, yeah, VD increases her crit rate by 100%. Which makes sense why they didn't build up any crit for her. While her charge is below its maximum, the character with military merit using their ultimate grants her 1 charge. I'm not going to say no to more charges. Oh. Can only be triggered once per battle, though. First move advantage. After using technique, gains military merit. Switching the active character, military merit transfers to the current active character. Okay, so whoever initiates the combat will have it. At the start of the next battle, automatically uses skill one time on the character with military merit without consuming any skill points. Okay. She sounds good. Oh, nice crown. Epoch etched in golden blood. Ooh, ominous. Conquer. The wearer's attack increases it by 64%. After using the ultimate to attack, recovers 1 skill point. Oh, nice. After the wearer uses their skill on one ally character, increases the skill damage dealt by the target by 54%. Oof. There might be some other decent ones, but that 54% extra skill damage is going to be hard to beat. Oh wow, the sprightly Vonwhack. That's an old one. Alrighty, we're doing this.
The first move advantage must not be wasted.
Oh, we actually get to switch it. The only one ever that we've been able to switch characters.
Step onto the board. How does one win without risks?
One does not. I do want to see what her skill looks like, though. Oh, it's that.
Press
yeah.
the attack.
The redemption.
To the defeated, oblivion. To the victor, the throne.
Who? I don't think you're a Crisis heir. No, you're something more.
In the name of law, I declare your downfall.
Oh, actually, maybe she's Talenton. Yeah. That would make sense with what she's saying there.
The new world will arrive!
For your sins.
I'm fine. In this mortal form, I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
Also, I wonder if she's replacing Bronya as best in slot for finance.
Serenity stands clear before me. My existence is of little consequence. For the next tomorrow!
There's Peerage. Yeah, whatever.
Abyss
Heal.
flower, bloom.
In the coming days, I shall grant you honor.
Eternal sleep is not. The dead will return. That which is seized must be repaid.
I should still get him sometime. Alright, attack, yeah. He just throws a chess piece at them. Alright.
It's of no consequence.
Use your skill twice.
There's no other choice but to move forward. The new world will arrive!
I've lost my way.
Yep, okay, there it goes.
Tomorrow!
Now, what I'm curious about is whether it's usable on his ultimate.
It's of no consequence.
Because if he uses the meteor twice, oh.
I underestimated you. Receive divinity.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
I can still
To the
keep going.
defeated, in the name of law, I declare your downfall is absolute.
Checkmate.
The weight of victory now rests in a bloody fight to the end.
Okay, that does increase. Good.
My existence is of the new world will arrive!
Okay, her extra damage isn't a lot there.
Torment without, I bid you farewell. There's no other choice but to for the next tomorrow.
Pity.
One more.
You chose.
mortal. I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
Interesting, they show both the 5/6 of her finance head and her for her charge. I wonder if there's a important difference between the two, or if it's just showing the same just to show where the merit is.
Fight for me.
My existence is of
All
no
right.
consequence.
What? Oh, whoops, wrong person.
The fury of innumerable core flames consume me. With this one sun, tear open the sky.
Oh, I still love that one. Oh, he didn't get to use it twice. I didn't get to find out. Damn it. Still, I think she's certainly worth wishing for. All right, we have 36 wishes right now. I do have some of the, I guess, the pure fiction and others to do at the moment, which will up that by a good number of wishes. But let's go ahead and use these now. See what we get. You know, get lucky or not. Oh, we didn't have all of Sampo's Eidolons. Oh, good. Or Qingchua. Oh, that must be the last one then. Oh, that was still adorable. All right, well, we will continue wishing for her as we go on. But for now, what is that? We're going to go find Cypher. Should be the place that Treeby mentioned, but you don't even glimpse a hair of that great soothsayer. You Akamans are so slothful. Has Kefli never taught you the virtue of punctuality in your labors? I think I accidentally wandered into a separate mission. According to the School of Relative Cognition's first law of waiting, when you wait without purpose, the relative time your brain experiences will experience a state of exponential increase. I mean, there's a little bit of truth to that, at least in what it feels like. You decide to give your brain some exercise and pass the time. You remember who we're looking for, Stell? No? Hypatia? Nice answer. Maybe I should get yourself all dizzy. According to the second law of waiting, your perception of time will be altered to 99% the speed of light. Aha. Of course, the above was all made up by the School of Relative Cognition. The baseballer is angry. Rather than waiting around, why not catch the early worm? Ask around for Pasithea's sightings. Oh, I was completely wrong about who we were looking for. A disquieting dream. Okay. I feel like if I don't do this now, I have complete failure of memory when I come back to it. The prophet isn't working today. They're not working. Not working. That's good. Yeah, what am I exactly doing here again? Outlander friend, I see you've been waiting long. You must be seeking a prophecy from the Oracle Dream Mother. Hello, Pasithea. How would I dare be mentioned on equal stature with the Oracle Dream Mother? In the presence of her erudition, I am but a leaf in Circe's forest. Oh, so who are you then? Don't panic. Please allow us a moment of your time to introduce Pasithea, our prophet. None knows of her past. She emerged from the ruins of Janusopolis, leading refugees across the Black Tide. She foresaw her trails of the future in her dreams, and handpicked those summoned by destiny, bestowing prophecies upon them to guide the lost through the fog. And that is what Triby did. Kinda. We even once suspected her to be one of the Chrysos heirs because of her blind eyes. Either that, or one of Orynyx's kin. You sound a lot like a drama troupe. Stop ruining the sci-fi theme of this story. Oh, they're actually singing. Anyway, she's a good person. If she didn't remind me to return home earlier, my daughter would have been summoned to Thanatos' kingdom by the fire. What a way to say she would have died. She even had an old person go to Akama's city gates on the first day of the month of cultivation. There, he found the two brothers he thought lost during the war. Have you ever seen her before? Nope. So how are you going to introduce us? Hello, scornful citizen. Do you hate Pasithea? Humph. Another fool misled by that charlatan. Before you get scammed upside down by her, a word of advice. Go wash your face and clear your mind. Hello, Pasithea. No wonder you're foolish enough to believe this supposed oracle dream mother. Your eyes are just as useless as hers. It'll be too late if you want to meet Pasithea. When I arrived, I happened to witness the city guards escorting that scoundrel away. Oh? So many years, and someone smart finally saw through her tricks. Is this what Schadenfreude means? Kinda? I guess. Can't really know exactly what he's feeling, but... Why couldn't I be the one who thwarted her? Before Janusopolis was destroyed, the priests of the Temple of the Three Fates frequently concocted prophecies, including with those scummy politicians. They would even distort Orynyx's prophecies for their own gains. Yeah, I'm actually with you on that one. Only people who have never experienced those times would believe the foretellings for blind from dubious origins. Okay, now it's not because she's blind. The ranting man details the various crimes of past priests, sometimes in anger, sometimes in tears. You'd better leave before he gets hysterical. Better go look for the city guards who detained Pasithea and ask about the situation. Maybe he'll know something, yeah. Oh, I wish I could get a summary of where we've been so far, because I don't remember what started this. Oh, Amphorius' environs have changed. This quest takes place at an earlier point in time. Interesting. Isn't this Lady Aglaya's guest? What matter of business do you have here? Oh, this is an early one, isn't it? An honor to meet you, Pasithea. Ma'am, just look at my burly build. I didn't even shave properly. How can I possibly be associated with that dream mother? I just love calling everyone Pasithea now. If you're looking for Lady Pasithea, she has left. Judging by her troubled look, it's likely caused by that dream. What dream? It's also our fault, so we often trouble her to assist us for our work. Yet we can hardly help her when it comes to her work. Janusopolis' ghost. It'd be great if we can catch it. I'm familiar with this. Are we going ghost busting? Please don't tease us. Speaking of this ghost, you could say that that it and I are old acquaintances. Really. When the black tide descended, my father took me and escaped, but the danger was greater than we could ever imagine. The people with us disappeared one by one in the darkness. Hunger and fear gradually turned into despair. But then, Orynyx's Titankin appeared in front of us. Oh? It wasn't the Dream Mother, was it? It said that within the dilapidated temple of the three fates, a prophet named Pasithea was waiting for us. She'll bring a prophecy from the Fate Titans, leading us to Akama. Maybe this Pasithea is real. Whatever happened next was exactly what the Titan kid said. We found her among the ruins, and she saved us with her prophecy. Isn't this a really positive vibe? Yeah, the tone of the story has shifted. This ghostly person seems quite nice. If things just ended there, it would have been fine. But since then, Pasithea often hears its voice in her dreams. Year after year, it's like a ghost haunting her. I've also tried returning to the Abyss of Fate, looking for that Titankin, but it was all in vain. Ooh, so many twists and turns. After arriving at Akama, Lady Pasithea quickly integrated herself. She offers her help to those chosen by destiny and routinely bestows her prophecies on us, just like today. Citizens that were attacked by monsters, lost refugees. So far, many have been saved by her prophecies. Why not go to Treeby? Even if people slandered her and called her a liar because they weren't chosen, she just laughed it off. Oh, if only I could share some of her burdens. Let's stop the chit-chat here. Can you tell me where she is, though? If you're here seeking a prophecy, it's better to do it some other day. It's probably fate's decree that you're not being able to meet her. Destiny has already decided you will not meet Pasithea. Maybe you can choose a more unconventional method. For example, letting a fellow companion delve into her memories. Okay. Find a companion to help. No, it's not polite to snoop into others' past. But if you think about it, you've done plenty of that too. We kind of have. Besides, if you want to locate Pasithea, this is the only way left. I will special summon Mem to the battlefield. Mem, I choose you! Stick with the Pokemon theme. Why are you treating me like a pet? Mem's gonna get angry. I missed that. I've heard most of the details. Since you asked me with such sincerity, I shall help you mercifully. Mem has a serious expression, with a gaze that seems to penetrate into the past. But from your perspective, it looks like it's just floating about. Phew, what a sad expression. What's in her hand? A diary? Do I need to take a look at what's written inside? Yes, take a good look. Remember, doing this is not of Mem's own will, but by you forcing Mem's hand. Very much, alright. You can blame me. Ugh, what messy handwriting. Yet another voice disappeared, and I still remember. Pasithea, you're the most despicable liar. It's you who fabricated the prophecy. Everyone perished because of you. The writing on this page is practically swirling in circles. I'm so dizzy. It seems this writing says Pasithea was a liar. Everything that's happening is Orynyx's punishment for me. I betrayed them, and I deserve this. Oof. Veil of Evernight, these blind eyes can no longer get a glimpse of your... She's writing with such force that she's almost piercing through the paper. Literally or figuratively? I've given up. I've never been able to break free from the shackles of fate since the beginning. If there's a way to break free of it, I can only think of one. Oh shoot, something huge is happening. What did she write? Death! I will return to the embrace of Thanatos. We have to find her quickly. Yeah, yeah, let's get out of here. That's pretty extreme. Where is it? Dangerous place hidden from everyone else. Go the wrong way. Remember, Ben, you're not a pet. You're my Pokemon, which makes you my friend. Oh, wait. An elevated place, a place near the skies. I know this is urgent, but, hi, Varix Leo. There's a sculpture of a lion's head on the wall, its maw wide open. In some of the worlds you traversed, the lion's teeth are usually rubbed smooth by touching hands. Passerby can't help but feel an urge to thrust their hands in its mouth. You decide to... I'm going to regret this.
Ho ho ho! Let's see. Who has come to visit my majestic self again? A warrior from Outlands. Does Buka Leonis lie? Akima's citizens shake their heads. Does Buka Leonis know all the riddles and answers in Akima? Akima's citizens nod their heads. By Circes, allow me to test you with a stumper. We shall see how your grasp on intellect fares. By all means. Can I refuse to answer? Oh ho! Even those in pursuit of wisdom may find it out of their reach. The ones who abhor wisdom might never even have a glimpse of it. Why, my thirst for knowledge will not easily let go of prey that presents itself on a silver platter. You have no other choice.
All right, let's do this. Not that I would want to refuse a riddle.
Oh, the question is simple,
but contains a deeper meaning.
What is something that makes the poor turn a blind eye, but is unattainable to the wealthy?
Something that makes the poor turn a blind eye, but is unattainable to the wealthy. Ask for help with the teleslate. No. Try thinking about it yourself. The lion's tone, it's got an inexplicable scholarly air. The answer at once might just be ironically simple. The answer is... let's see, an old coin, poverty, time. What is something that makes the poor turn a blind eye but is unattainable to the wealthy? Time doesn't quite make sense there. Poverty makes... I mean, to turn a blind eye is to ignore something, basically. So what is something that makes the poor, that the poor will ignore, but is unobtainable to the wealthy? Unless it means it more literally, in that the poor are turning their blind eyes upon it. I mean, the wealthy can have time. I mean, the wealthy can attain poverty, they just won't be wealthy anymore. I don't think the old coin would make sense for either option. I'm gonna go with poverty. It makes the most sense of the three. Ouch! This lion bit me before they even gave me a reply.
Oh ho! The poor are used to poverty, so of course they would turn a blind eye. And the rich remain rich, no matter how much they spend. But you have also reminded this lion of its poverty.
You bit me, you bastard.
Oh ho! I shall reveal the correct answer then. Simple. It is time.
How? Explain.
To the rich, wealth can accumulate with time. The more time you have, the more money you will make. The poor can't do this, which is why they pay no heed.
That answer doesn't really quite work, I feel like. Yeah, and also unattainable to the wealthy. Like, You didn't really explain how that makes sense for your answer for time. Yeah, wealth can accumulate with time. That doesn't make it time unobtainable. We're gonna have no money and time.
It may be so in your homeland, but in Akama, even the poorest folk have the luxury of time to spend in baths.
I don't know, Varix. I feel like that answer is a little, a good riddle shouldn't be quite so, open-ended to interpretation. Like when you hear the answer, like, it can be abstract, but once you hear the answer, it should make sense. Ah, there's Mem. Probably gonna accidentally walk in on Cypher as well. There's Pasithea. You made it! Panting heavily, you stop in front of Pasithea. Only one thought echoing in your blank mind. Probably shouldn't have stopped for the line. Let me catch my breath. Don't rush, my friends. I'm not Nestia's butterfly. I will not flit away before your eyes. Before you start, let me guess your identity. You are the honored guest of the Chrysos heirs who was causing such a commotion at Akama just a few days back, right? Nope, I am Treeby. Oh, really? But your voice seems quite mature for Lady Treeby. I remember every voice in this city. Naturally, I can differentiate from the new voices. That was a close one. Trailblazer, oh Trailblazer. Have you forgot the important mission you carry? Your brain... I have, actually. Your brain runs at full capacity, thinking of ways to stop her from jumping down. Like, I remember that bit. I don't remember why we were searching for her in the first place. The weather today is great. As you said, although I am unable to get a glimpse of the dawn device that Kefali was carrying, the warmth of its light still brings me joy. And life is still pretty good. Yes, even if the Evernight covers my eyes, I still can hear the murmurs of distant Oryx from here. Yeah. Or you could, at least a little while ago. Not so much anymore. When I sleep at night, I kick away my blanket. Really? This is not a good habit. May Oryx bestow their blessings upon you, and bless you with blissful sleep. Pasithea wears a serene smile on her face, but you know it's just a sign of numbness. Please don't die in my mission. Reincarnation comes with risks. Please consider carefully before resetting. Huh? I was just taking a stroll. Unless, judging by your urgent tone, you're here because of this? But I don't think I've done anything for anyone to misunderstand. Someone said you're a liar. I heard you dreamed of ghosts. Thank you for your concern, but this doesn't seem to be related to the conclusion you've drawn. But someone said you're a liar. Thank you for how... Alright, fine, I'll tell you. You tell Pasithea everything you've seen along the way, including collaborating with Mem to sneak a glance at the diary. I forced her. Only, her reaction is entirely different from what you expected. You're saying that Mem can access my memories? She can access anyone's memories. I stand by her being the memories of this world, or something to that effect. Oh, sorry, allow me to collect myself. The situation with the diary, I can't really explain clearly now, but I hope you can call upon that friend you call Mem to help me find someone. That spirit, that Oryx's kin. That ghost? The slumbering Oryx often conceals fate within their murmurs. The murmurs traverse the celestial veil and become sounds beyond the reach of ordinary people. I can hear their murmurs and glean prophecies from them. Yet for many years, my dreams have always been plagued with another noise. Although it's very muffled, two words are clearer than anything else. Pasithea, liar. Damn. Oryx, are they angry over my betrayal? Hence them meeting such punishment? If that's the case, why did they send their kin to guide others to save me from the ruins? What is destiny? This question feels like a knife, gouging out my eyes and leaving them at the ruins. I can hear the whispers of the future in my dreams, yet my eyes can only gaze into the past. Huh. Everyone in the holy city takes care of me, yet their searches yield nothing. If it's you, perhaps Oryx's blessing will lead you to it. I am that OP. We are the invincible duo. Simultaneous, love it. Oryx's dream murmurs not only hold the fate of the future, but also memories of the past. As long as you can bring me the echoes from beyond the veil, left behind at the abyss of fate, I'll be able to find traces of the Titan's whereabouts and hear the truth about from their mouth. Oh, that's a whole thing I gotta do. Little Gray, did you find Pasithea? Oh, Little Tribute was the one who sent me on this mission. Of course. Have no fear when I'm on the job, but I'm currently dealing with something urgent. Give me some time and I'll get to the bottom of it when I'm back. We don't know what you're facing. Keep it up, Little Gray. Tribute is always available. I love that. I mean, this is turning into a whole thing. Find Oryx echoes. Feels a little vague. Decided. Let's make do and use Oryx's prophecy tablet. Will do, mem. Will do. Oh, hey. Oh. Let's do that again. Ooh, that almost hurt. Uh-oh.
Stream force.
There we go. And I can't destroy this. No. Wait, is that the prophecy tablet over there? No.
Stream force. Gleam of old things.
This is all new. I feel like.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
Come on, I found the direction of the sound. Oh, this is what we were actually looking for. Oh. Acolyte and little girl. Close your eyes and cast your soul into the ever-night veil. Among the starry night, Oryx, the wheel of time and destiny, shall grind your pure soul. God? Uncle? Oh, it's her. If the wheel rolls over me, will I break? Just like my father? If I break, I will go to Thanatos. Does that mean I'll never be able to see Oryx? It's just a chant. Be quiet and do as I say. No, don't do it, Pasithea. Okay, Uncle. I'm afraid of pain. Can you get Oryx to be faster? I'm afraid. You're a piece of shit, Acolyte. The girl's waifish body quivers beneath the Acolyte's gaze. She thinks of saying something, but she's still worried Oryx might accidentally break her. A growl escapes her hungry stomach, swiftly cutting off the blasphemous thoughts. Sorry. Now, take out the ceremonial herbs, and don't put your hands in your mouth. You'll get poisoned. Do you still remember what I taught you? What's the next step to the tripartite ritual? Recite the Gate of Infinity to Lantern's praise. Were you trying to turn her into a new holy maiden? Nonsense. That's Janus. Wizened priest. Just a while ago, I met your husband, the warrior who always returned victorious. But now, even poverty shrouds a hero's family alongside Zagreus' mockery. Parents lose their lives, driven into the River of Souls by the ravages of war, while children are left bereft of family, entering eternal sleep amidst hunger and sickness. We are powerless in stopping the spread of the Black Tide. Its failure lies with us, the ones in power. Oh, wow. I actually respect that acknowledgement. Something I wish the current leaders of Akama would recognize. That they are powerless to stop the spread of the Black Tide, and if she becomes the Holy Maiden, can I still see her? Oh yeah, they are trying to turn her into a new Holy Maiden. The dust of the secular world will taint the Holy Maiden's purity. The infamy that stained the previous Holy Maiden was thanks to her mother. Oh no, fuck you. Who deluded her into stealing away Janus' core flame? That led to the present downfall of Janusopolis. No, it would have fallen anyways. I went from respect to anger immediately. What if she doesn't succeed? What I'm saying is, Pasithea is just a normal child you can pick off the street. Why would the gaze of Oryx land on such a girl?
Madam, how long can you keep raising her? The Black Tide swallows the lands of the Pillar of Stone as we speak. Wheat fields are corroded, and the soil is flooded. How will you withstand this famine? It won't be long until you all starve to death here. The priest suddenly raises his voice. Even Pasithea, who's been fretting over the ritual, can't help turning her head. Poor girl.
Don't get distracted, Pasithea. Keep following the instructions of the Acolyte. No, don't.
Now, you have the chance to change destiny. She will become a holy maiden who does not need to worry about food and shelter. As compensation, we will offer you, her mother, enough food to tide through this famine.
Selling her daughter, basically.
Do what is good for you.
Oh, I hate you. Oh, another one. Is that grown-up Pasithea? Jittery priest. Do you really think we can find the new Holy Maiden? Since the fall of Janus, the Fate Titans have persistently answered our prayers with silence. This makes it hard for me to not to believe that it's their punishment for humans who take the lives of their own kin. Prophecies are necessary. Once we lose the prophecies, Janusopolis' position in the Alliance will be obliterated. By then, we'll just be a blade of grass among the Black Tide, merely a trophy for Nikador's legion to mount on their shields and spears. Oof. If worst comes to worst, we can prop that girl up. Like we always do. Oh no, he's the calm priest. What the Alliance needs is just prophecies, not real prophecies. Everyone is well aware of that. It's so messed up. I mean, they were doing that, though, even when they had the core flame. As long as we have the Holy Maiden in the palm of our hand like a bird in a cage, whatever the Fate Titans have truly foretold is left for us to interpret, isn't it? I just despise Janusopolis so much for what they do to the Holy Maiden. But my concern is, what if she also escapes? Then what? Or, in a moment of desperation, she escapes into the hands of Thanatos. If you and I both keep quiet, who will know whether the Holy Maiden living at the depths of the temple is the same person as before? Let's go. We have the next prophecy. Find the next prophecy tablet. Right. Honestly, this is a diversion, but I'm actually kind of happy we're doing it because this is actually kind of interesting.
Stream forth. Gleam of old blades.
I mean, it's just making me despise Janusopolis more, but... People really care about prophecies. Yeah. New echoes from beyond the sky should be nearby. Wonder what the actual proper order is. Let's just go clockwise. Everyone, the terrifying black tide is devouring the lands, and the Mad King's lance will be pointed at any city at any time. Even right here, the shadow of misfortune attempts to drag us towards annihilation. Listen to what is said to you. It's said that Orynyx refused to bestow a prophecy, and that the Titans never loved their subjects. I mean, Orynyx certainly didn't. Orynyx hated its subjects, I don't blame it. Would you have succumbed to its trickery? Capture it! Flagellate it! Damnable liar! Lapdog of Zagreus! Oh, priest, may Orynyx not castigate those kind souls deceived by trickery. Naturally, destiny will protect us. Yeah, you don't believe that, do you, though? You do realize that you're all just gonna be swept away if you don't take actual action. Orynyx's prophecy has been bestowed. They are the words of the Titans. They form untwistable and unwavering destiny. We will eventually triumph over death and strife. May the gods' gazes shine radiant over our glorious advance. Does everyone hear that? Destiny! Grand destiny will protect us. Oh, you fools. Praise Orynyx! Praise Orynyx! I hate what Janusopolis, the priesthood here, does. Both in the manipulation of the people and their treatment of their holy maidens. They're just terrible, terrible people. Still nothing? What exactly are you good for as a holy maiden? But Orynyx, I know they're staying silent. Why do you think we brought you here? Prophecy. Prophecy. Without Orynyx's prophecy, you're nothing. Fuck you. I honestly don't know what fortune you stumbled onto that day to be able to receive their prophecy. I'm now thoroughly suspecting that it's all a trick by Zagreus, for the Holy Maiden's title to be adorned on trash like you and make a mockery of us. Someone kick her down that ledge. You and that old woman are nothing but scheming liars, says the people who manipulate prophecies to deceive the people. The girl's jaws are tightly clenched, tasting iron through gritted teeth. Such words are nothing less than sheer insults to her and her mother. Honestly, I do not mourn Janusopolis' fall. I'm sure there were, hopefully any actually innocent people made it out. There were a lot of good people. But I'm hopeful that the entirety of the priesthood was destroyed. No matter what, you will all say that you need what you need in order. No matter what, you will all say what you need to in order to mislead others. If that's the case, what use am I as the holy maiden? Yeah. You think we don't know that the common folk can't tell the difference between true and false prophecies? Wild prophecies will only invite catastrophe, repeating the mistakes of the Chrysos War. Wait, did Janusopolis with false prophecies cause the Chrysos War? Because, God damn it. I know that you've always thought us a bunch of liars, using prophecies to control the fools outside the temple. Correct. But let me tell you, the ones who truly need prophecies are not us, but them. Or you could just not lie. If I told them now that the prophecies don't exist, would they even have any hope of surviving the Black Tide? They're not gonna have a real hope of surviving the Black Tide if you're feeding them false prophecies that cause them to make poor decisions. They would barge in and tear us to shreds and wait for Thanatos in despair. Or you could be a true leader and say, I don't have false hope to offer you, but I can lead you to the last bastion of humanity of Akama, which is eventually what they do, of course, but if you were real leaders, you wouldn't rely on false prophecies. That damned destiny. Why did it only leave us with what? This worthless Orynyx. Oh, I hate them so much. Poor Orynyx. Poor Orynyx. God, I want to take that. Sorry, not you. That won't do. You're asking too much. We'll be exposed if we keep this up. I know. The fervent ranks of those loose-tongued sophists swell by the day. So that's why you want Orynyx to bestow a prophecy upon you. I hear that Nikador's legion is but fewer than 3 days away from your city. They won't buy any contrived prophecies of destiny. Humph. You were begging for our favor merely a year ago. But I get it. The tables have turned. But since the gloves are off, don't blame me for spilling the entire truth. I have no authority to interfere with your actions, and you're not the first to do so. Go tell them whose pockets those riches now line and how the offerings will never bring them fortune. Go tell them the Titans won't protect them and the Black Tide will inevitably surge across the lands. Even if Orynyx remains silent, I can foretell your future after you tell the people these truths. The citizens will kill you. They will not believe it. We'll see. One day, the scale of justice will exact equal retribution unto each and every one of us. One can hope. I hope so too, but Talanton is gone. Well, what do you think justice for you guys would entail? Do you acknowledge all the wrong you have done? Are you capable of seeing how monstrous you've been both to Orynyx, the Holy Maidens, and the people you've manipulated? All for personal gain and power? The acolyte lethargically stares into the distance and sighs, as if what he once believed and deeply loved had long since perished alongside the Titans the temple once worshipped. Did they really worship the Titans, though? Because, once again, they manipulated the Titan's words. They tortured Oryx, basically. Or that, I'm not sure if that came before or after Treeby left, though. If that's when it actually became painful for Oryx. If the Fate Titans could really peer into the future, they have seen the Black Tide devour everything. Why do they not come and save us? Why do they not refuse the destiny that forces them to offer up the core flame? Or are they also powerless before destiny itself? Missing memory and sound are getting clearer. They are right in front. It's hurting my ears. You should be more careful, too. Gotta know. It's like the sound of many people crying. They cried out, were suddenly silenced. Two more. Just these two. All right. It's getting more unsafe outside these days. The sounds outside the temple have been waning, and our offerings dwindle by the day. Most of these ritual herbs have withered and died. Were they brought here from within the Black Tide? Yes, Your Highness. It is said that we lost many a good man trying to flee the monsters spawned of the Black Tide, but couldn't even bring their bodies back home. But what other solutions do they have? All they have are the hopes of the temple's meager rewards to feed their families. The relatives of the dead. Note them down and double their remunerations. This is Oryx's blessing unto them. I will pay for the portion that exceeds the allotted compensation. Also tell them, in the near future, the temple will have no need of tribute or herbs. We have little else to reward them with. If they wish to live, tell them to go to the holy city of Hakama. Finally. My lord, you mean... This is the one who was regretting the past and recognizing that he was going to face justice. My lord, you mean... I've already said what has to be said. As for the things I didn't say, I'm sure you know how to explain them to the commoners. Understood. This is absolutely not the destruction preordained by prophecy. Some of us are simply unhappy with the poverty that comes with worshipping the Fate Titans, so we were deceived by Zagreus and fled to Akama. Is that what you're going to tell them? Very good. Send the herbs to the Holy Maiden. The ritual to Oryx is about to start. Before I leave, forgive me for asking, can we truly not escape this fate? We can persuade those stubborn priests to plead for aid from Akama. If Janusopolis is destined to fall, reinforcements will only cause more people to forsake their lives here. Well, maybe this one is having a turnabout. Though, we'll see how he treats the Holy Maiden is what will be most telling. My lord, may the gods' gazes shine radiant on our glorious advance. Oh, there's the jittery priest again. Allow me to ascertain once again. The Black Tide will devour Janusopolis. Did the prophecy really state this? After being silent for so many years, Oryx responded to us just like that? Is the destiny in which we so devoutly believe? Are we supposed to watch helplessly as this city is offered to the savage Nikador? I hate the jittery priest the most. What she was saying to Pasithea. Have Pasithea, not Pasithea. Have Pasithea plead with the three fates once more. proffer the most luxurious of sacrifice to the Titan. Perhaps Ornyx will change their mind. Then they will rewrite our fate. That is not a power they have. Not even close. That's right. The way they are now, they're just feverish with rage. It's nothing more than one of their tantrums to frighten us mortals. Well, say something. If I told you that the Black Tide will kill us all, and everyone will die, will you believe me? Of course not. After fighting the Calamity Titans for so many years, having to lie to those boorish common folk every day with a new tale, at least let them live on with their supposed honor. You are just the worst, the embodiment of everything I hate about Janusopolis. Come on, calm priest, give me something to believe in. A glimpse of goodness within the priesthood. Now you're telling me that everything we did was for naught? Yes. In fact, it was worse than for naught. If I told you now that the Black Tide will not breach us, that we will all live, will you believe me then? I see what you're doing. We simply do not wish to admit it, or we simply do not wish to admit it to ourselves. Or we simply do not wish to admit it ourselves. So many cities have been decimated by time. Now it is our turn. And that prophecy, how do we... Just do what you usually do. Oh, yes. Don't be in a hurry to leave. We'll still attempt what you said, to have Pasithea try again, in hopes of destiny turning in our favor. You feel a wave of dizziness, as if Pasithea's emotions are penetrating time and memory and going right into your mind. Oh, there she is. I've tried everything, I really have, but it's no use. Nothing will change. Black Tide, the Black Tide, I still see it surging towards us. Why does destiny toy with us so? Ornyx, do you hate me that much? No. I don't think so. But Ornyx doesn't control fate. They just report it. Nausea, vertigo, your senses start to drift and muddle from successive shocks. The future doesn't even exist. All I can see is a pitch-black world, ruin, death, the matted Titan, and other dead Titans. If I can't change anything, why do you let me see this? Do you want even more people to wallow in despair like you? Well, with Ornyx, maybe. But why me? I haven't done anything. I just want... Someone is whispering in your ear. Danger. Stop. Is it Mem? You try to discern the voice, but an irresistible force is enticing you to close your eyes. Some memories in this world are so chaotic that they can reversely devour the observer's consciousness. Unfortunately, your memory keeper friends haven't yet taught you that fact. Ooh. Helpless and unprotected, fear and fatigue assault you. As long as you close your eyes and let your soul sink into the Evernight, then all those woes will fade away. Pasithea, open your eyes. What did you see in Ornyx's prophecy? Inescapable death. But this should not be your end. Destiny will not treat you so unfairly. Do you not think it owes you a future? If you did not become the Holy Maiden then, would everything have turned out differently? Unfettered, free among the free, like a bird. I may have become a scholar. Circe's disciple, or perhaps a subject graced by Aquila, using your wisdom to create, record, and decipher. Your eloquent rhetoric will be quoted by countless others after you. Your name will also be remembered by scholars of the Grove. But all this will not come to pass. You are just Pasithea, holy maiden of the Temple of the Three Fates, a prisoner without dignity or freedom. Now answer me, Pasithea. What did you see in Orynyx's prophecy? You see the black tide swallowing the land, the death led by Thanatos brings decay and rot. And it is truly fair. Aquila's disciples, Circe's disciples, and Orynyx's disciples all are equally facing eternal slumber and death. No matter where you escape, destiny is omnipresent. It will always follow in your shadow, just like every time it did in the past. There's only darkness and death, death and darkness, darkness and death. Where else can you escape? Unless you offer up your soul to Thanatos. That's right, Thanatos! A sacrifice! Swallow those poisonous herbs. Oh. And then, the black tide arrived. Scales of Talanton. You awake in a familiar place. Do you still remember what happened? To escape destiny, Pasithea, you betrayed Orynyx, imbibed poison, and turned yourself into Thanatos' embrace. But even death did not deign possession of your tragic soul. Go forth. The scale has risen far above your head. Use it to ascertain the weight of your soul, and then attain the destiny of equal worth. Ho, ho, ho. The Acolyte. And Zagreus' hand. Though they have fallen already, the remaining judgments of Talanton are many and varied. It's quite ironic to think that even now, to overcome its challenges, you need the hand of Zagreus. Yeah. My lord, let me do the heavy work. You must take care of your health. Very well. Do you remember how to do it? After all these years serving you, one thing I'm sure of. This celestial sphere that symbolizes the world should be on the right, isn't it? That's right. The celestial sphere's weight goes on the right side, and we stand on the left tray. The scale will lift us right to the destination. Let us go. Hope Lady Pasithea can make it. Yeah, getting clearer and clearer. Sphere. And it raises us to our destination. Open your eyes and look, Pasithea. Look at your miserable visage. The poison did not take your life, it robbed you of your eyes. Of course, that much is sufficient. You are no longer able to complete the Holy Maiden's prayer. You can only be locked away by the priest's hair, and then buried in debris. Why do they not leave you to your devices? Because they have a mere tinge of conscience left in them. But that is not important, for they are probably all dead in the Black Tide's deluge. After a long time, you feel famished, a sensation you have not felt for a long time. You still remember the last words your mother said to you when you left her. She tried her hardest to force a smile. As soon as the corners of her lips drooped, her tears would flow down her wrinkled crevices. Cheer up, Pasithea. You won't ever have to go hungry again. Aw. Where is she now? Is she still alive? In this era where all life heads towards quietus, you pray to Orynyx whom you betrayed, hopes that destiny will bless her journey. I miss her dearly. You have long forgotten her face and her voice. Even if she were to stand before you and call out your name, you would not recognize her. I hate her. She sold you to those priests so that she could live. Yeah. You were never able to step foot outside the Temple of the Three Fates after that day. Perhaps, from the moment that happened, you were already dead. Stop thinking about that event and that woman who abandoned you. Even if you had a million reasons to speak up for her, hunger and fear will fuel your instinctive hate for her. You have even started to abhor that previous holy maiden. If not for her, would you even be in such a beleaguered predicament? But you know you are just venting your frustrations. Yeah, no, it's not Treeby's fault. It's those evil priests. Very soon, you will die here. I want to get that. I think I've been actually waiting to come up here for a while. Oh hey, explaining the vertical axes.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
Yoink.
Life is a puzzle in and of itself.
Oh. But how do I hand to Zagreus?
Stream forth the gleam of old blades.
What do we have here? Our esteemed holy maiden. Go die. Accusing us of being liars, fabricating prophecies from your ivory tower, defending it with fervor. And how is Orynyx treating you? Oh, I hate her so much. You literally are liars, fabricating prophecies. I obviously know the prophecy we declared as false, but since that's the case, why doesn't the Titan give us the true prophecy? Or doesn't give us the true prophecy? Do they wish to simply watch as Amphorius is destroyed? Old friend, no need to be so harsh on an ignorant girl. Be it her, us, or the Fate Titans, we are all all prisoners of this abyss of fate. No escape. It is inevitable. I will burst forth from this cage. Go, Pasithea. Go witness your destiny and make a choice for it. Go on, Pasithea. Oh, we need to hand Zagreus over here.
Perhaps there's more than one right answer.
Yay, finally. Platform works. There we go.
Stream forth. Gleam of old
Oof, that was close. Tried to ambush me.
This is what exploring the cosmos is all about.
Hey, buddy. Come on. There you go. Guidebug. A gray-haired warrior. Friends racks their brains the whole way over before finally making it to the hidden treasure vault. Riches beyond her wildest imagination await. What's this? You're not even letting me go, either? Our gray-haired warrior strides resolutely up to the wall and get +1 souvenir. What's this, D&D? There we go. All right. A moment of truth. Your young self would not understand what methods Ornyx employed to reveal those destinies to you beyond the prophecy. Ever since both your two kin passed, this could be the Titan's most generous revelation as the tragic scene reflected in your eyes. Locked in the depths of the temple, choking on poison herbs, finally buried beneath debris. What you have experienced is but a nightmare of the future you encountered in a stupor. As long as you allow lies to flow from your lips, you will embark on a path toward another future and escape this tragic destiny. Child, what choice will you make? Maintain silence. She will not lie. Just like Ornyx, reply these greedy priests with silence, like a bird with its throat slit. Yeah, I respect Ornyx for giving the priest the middle finger. Whenever it could. You successfully escaped the cage of being a holy maiden. What do you intend to do next? Go be that scholar. You try to imagine such an unrealistic future, but in reality, you all will soon die from hunger. The food in the house has already been depleted, and your mother is enduring hunger to protect you from it. This is the first time you notice that her figure has become so emaciated. As long as you become the Holy Maiden, you all will survive. You can go into the fields and farm. So this was all Ornyx revealing a prophecy to the little girl before she became the Holy Maiden? And go into the fields and farm. Your weakened bodies can no longer withstand such labor. As the black tide slowly swallows the land, there will be no place for you to farm. But if you become the Holy Maiden, you all will be able to survive. We can go and work for the money. Weaving or carving, but where will the tools and materials come from? Reality is not a bedtime story read by your mother. But if you become the Holy Maiden, you all will be able to survive. I want to become the Holy Maiden. This is your only destiny. You all can escape to Akama. You all can barely stand on your 2 feet. How will you reach the holy cities that's high above? Give up on struggling, Pasithea. I can still make a choice. Pointless defiance. Do you have the bravery to choose death? Even if this is an act of cowardice? Even if your mother will lose hope for life because of this? Give up on struggling, Pasithea. Oh, I will become the Holy Maiden. This destiny cannot be halted. I don't want to become a liar. Your mother will not blame you. To ensure your survival, she will likely take on dangerous jobs, doing work deep in the black tide. Someday in the future, there will be strangers knocking on your door, bringing you to attend her funeral. I fear for my destined future. Your mother, the only one who still loves you in this world, the only one who you still love, she's given you everything she has. Now, she even has to give up her life for you. You have to become the Holy Maiden, or else she'll die in the black tide. I will become the Holy Maiden. Praise destiny, you still became the Holy Maiden. As time marches on, the black tide and death both arrive at the moment revealed by fate. Pasithea, you're going to die. As she loses consciousness, The memories of the past gradually fades as well. Suddenly, you hear a familiar voice calling to you. Still! Still! Oh, Pasithea's story. Holy cow. You're finally awake. You were walking this way in a daze. That scared me. I suppose at this point she's probably still saying mem. This must be the final echoes from the beyond the sky. Bring them to Pasithea. Yeah. Let's. And here we go.
Seek, and you will find.
Got you, Tranquilify. Kirk, Kirk. It's the big hand of the two-faced thief. Why is it thrashing my humble home? Why do they have to disrupt my peace and quiet? No, the walls have just vanished out of thin air. Don't tell me that's the Black Tide. I need to flee quickly. Better get out of here. Oh, we still have 3 chests we haven't found. Shoot. Well, not a priority right now. Let's get back to you-know-who. Pasithea.
This haven of memories. Every touch. Every
Hello,
moment.
Pasithea, Oracle Dream Mother. Mistel, is that you? I heard your footsteps and the Titan sounds. I've brought back the echoes from beyond the sky. I felt as if I had glimpsed many confidential details. To think these memories are still held in Janusopolis. Never did I imagine I would recollect my past such a way. Orynyx's kin. Let's hope we can find them from these sounds. Pasithea gently places her fingertips on the back of your ear. The echoes flow into your ears, carrying her confession with them. The sound of collapsing cries, they are the sounds I'll never forget. The haunting echoes of the Black Tide. At that time, I cowered in the temple, waiting for Thanatos to lead me from my bitterness to their river. But what arrived was a group of fugitives, guided by Orynyx, seeking an oracle from the Holy Maiden. I think Orynyx wanted to save you. Oh, destiny, I scream at thee. To hell with the Holy Maiden. I am nothing but a blind woman now. Yet, like the priests, I forged an oracle. In the darkness, I clung to my childhood memories, barely piecing together the path that would lead to Akama. Then, I pointed to the sky and said to them, "Move ahead. The Time Titan has delivered a prophecy. We shall overcome the barriers of death and reach the holy city of Kefali." Was that a false prophecy? On the very night we marched into Akama, I, who had lost my sight, heard an echo from beyond the heavens in my dreams. Just like a prayer whispered in the temple, I understood the meaning of the echo the moment I heard it. This identity I had fought so hard to escape from had finally... At some point, Pasithea found herself surrounded by citizens seeking an oracle. It felt as if you were no longer in Akama, transported to the Temple of the Three Fates in the past. He looks a lot like that acolyte. Lady Pasithea, please look at me. Did you see my destiny from the Titan's revelation? High Priest, please tell us, what order did the Holy Maiden receive? As for Janusopolis, no, the destiny of Amphorius, how would it be? Oh, great Oracle Dream Mother, I come not with a wish, but simply to offer our heartfelt gratitude and deepest respect. Fate, glorious fate will protect us. We will eventually triumph over death and strife. May the gods' gazes shine radiant over our glorious advance. Reveal to us the Oracle, and we shall dedicate ourselves fully to the prophecies of the Titans. Praise Orynyx! Praise Orynyx! It seems like nothing has changed. Everyone, today is my day of rest. Let's reconvene another time. Huh? Is that how it was resolved? As Pasithea's proclamation, or at Pasithea's proclamation, the noise in your ears suddenly quieted. The crowd dispersed noisily, and without much complaint. Lady Pasithea, your prophecy was true. We discovered a mother and her daughter in the ruins. Oh. The child's health is deteriorating. Please find a doctor for her as soon as possible. Oh, Oracle Dream Mother. The elders in my family has recently made some delicious sweet cakes. I shall bring some to you shortly. And I'll gladly accept it. You seem exhausted lately. Let's take a trip to the hot springs again in a few days to recharge. Sure, I wanted to suggest that too. Shortly after, the area around Pasithea returns to the quietness it had moments ago. I mean, based off what that guard said, it sounds like she's not making up prophecies, that she is legitimately receiving Orynyx's guidance. Fate. As one blessed by Orynyx, what do you think fate looks like? A prison that constrains all things. I used to think I was free from destiny and walked toward death based on my choices. But Orynyx's kin led them again to the temple, where they found the holy maiden who betrayed the Titans. Come to think of it, Pasithea and the liar may not have been the targets of that kin's accusations, but rather a dismissive sneer at my futile defiance. No matter what, I am determined to find that kin and seek the answer. Am I truly free from my destiny? Or is my struggle for freedom itself a part of my destiny? Echoes from beyond the sky. Though these sleep talks seemed unrelated, I discovered a shadow of the Titan within them. Have they been waiting for my return? Miss Stell, please bring me back. I understand that this is a selfish request, to carry a burden like me through such perilous ground, but I must witness it myself. By all means. Carefully support Pasithea, stopping and starting along the way. A familiar touch. When was the last time I stood here? I can't even remember. I've stayed here for many years, but most of the time was spent in the depths of the temple. The time truly spent walking this land has been rare. The truth is right before our eyes. I can already hear their voice, but... Are you nervous? I'm fearful. If I really never once escaped destiny, if Orynyx watched at my betrayal of them, then watched me receiving their salvation, I don't know how to face it all. Destiny has already changed. Yes, everyone at Akama is still waiting for my return. Unravel the final memory. Let us witness the true face of Orynyx's kin. What is Orynyx's true face? Or their kin, rather. Could it be your mother? Friends, you all escaped here from the other cities, right? The black tide can no longer be contained, and the torrent of Thanatos will swallow the earth whole. Why am I not afraid? For I do not fear death, as I am Orynyx's kin and belong solely to their starry night. Please do not panic. Orynyx sent me here to offer you all salvation. Hear me. Before you stands the temple of the Fate Titans. Walk forth, deep into the ruins, and you shall find a prophet. Her name is Pasithea. Bring her out, and she shall bestow you the prophecy of the Fate Titans, ensuring your survival to Akama. Yeah, I think it's her mother. Who exactly is she? In the world beyond memories, Pasithea is listening to the sounds here. You can hear her breaths become increasingly frantic. Orynyx, the almighty fate titan, I beg not for your forgiveness for my sins. I am the most despicable of liars, and for my own selfishness, I sacrifice the lives of many innocents. But if I kept my silence, who will save her? If there's anyone who deserves to be punished, it should be me, the one who abandoned her. If only I tried harder. If only I could have kept her from growing hungry. Yeah, it's your mother. If only I brought her along to escape to Akuma. If only. Are you listening? Orynyx, I can offer my everything. My heart, my eyes, as long as you can fulfill my wish. Oh, Destiny, please save my daughter. That's the kind of thing that just hits me hard. Stories of family. It's my weakness. The lingering memories fade into the air. From today on, Pasithea's dreams will not be haunted by the echoes of the ghost anymore. Haunted by her mother. Pasithea's lips curl then up, then inwards. She clenches her jaw, fighting to hold back her tears. You don't have to fight it, Pasithea. It's okay. I've never once thought this would be the truth. My mother. The last time I saw her, I wasn't Orynyx's holy maiden yet. My friend, how did my mother's figure look? Skinny. In the end, both my mother and I became liars who fabricated prophecies. There will be a chance to make amends. They were lies out of goodwill. Well, which? The ones from the priests? No. Those priests are terrible people. Screw them. I chased destiny to this point, only to end up with nothing. Orynyx and my mother. Have we truly succeeded in breaking free from our own destinies? I mean, destiny might not exist after all. Destiny's slave would disagree. You've both already transcended destiny. How ridiculous. This question has bothered me for years. When I discover the truth, I realize that all these are no longer important. Yes, there are always things that we are powerless to change regardless of destiny. However, as long as we take action, we will end up changing some things. While in the ruins, Orynyx has never revealed to me a world after the Black Tide. Even if it's blind hope, I also wish to believe that it was I who chose destiny, not the other way around. I mean, I don't believe Orynyx would be able to see the world beyond the Black Tide, based off of the idea that this world is going through cycles. I mean, I would imagine, especially with how the Titans are far from all-powerful, that their sight is limited to this current cycle, start to finish. Mother, I am very happy now. But I can no longer hear your voice in my dreams. In the future, it might get a little lonely. Oof. Oh, Treeby, why did you send me on this? That was sad. I liked it, though. That was a good story. A really good one. Little Gray, what did Pasithea say? Lift your pillow. And that's it. It can't possibly be there. We've looked for it high and low. Ah, found it. Oh, wait, was that what this was all about? You wanted us to find your pillow. Or find what was something that was missing. Oh my god, Treeby. Aren't you were the real Holy Maiden, couldn't you? Well, I guess she hasn't seen prophecies in so many centuries, so. Oh, well. Cypher. Cypher is still waiting for us.